like a Parisian, you have to shop like a Parisian. Of course, shopping like a Parisian in Paris is easy. The same great food that comes through Rungis ends up at local Parisian markets every morning. Back in the States, you'll need to do some work to find the farmer's market, local butcher shop, or roadside vegetable stand that sells the highest quality, freshest food available to you. Look for shop owners that take real pride in what they sell and you won't be disappointed. Then, begin looking for the quintessential ingredients that go into real French cuisine. Just a stone's throw from the Eiffel Tower is the most fabulous open-air market in the 16th arrondissement, the Marché du Président Wilson. And I'm here with Paul Caillat, one of France's most notable cooking instructors, available to us through the International Kitchen. You can access that at theinternationalkitchen.com. And we're going to take a stroll through the market, pick up some odds and ends, some vegetables, some cheeses, some dairy products, go back to your apartment and cook up a storm, aren't we?
Avec plaisir.
Ah, madame?
Voilà.
Ah. Some apples for the tarte tatin.
Absolutely.
Now, the best apples to use for French tarte tatin are these Limousin Golden Delicious apples.
Si je connais la ligne, c'est pour ça que j'ai dit à ce monsieur.
What's
Bah oui,
wonderful is that everyone in France cooks, so Paul is explaining to him what we're going to do with them. She's saying we're using them for tarte tatin and letting his expertise pick out the perfect apples for
Pas les
us.
Américaines à des Américains, hein.
We're definitely going to need some parsley.
Oh yes.
I'm going to use some tarragon for the chicken.
Left. On va l'acheter, hein. Tout ça on l'achète.
If you guys could only smell this. See those delicate little purple flowers on the thyme? Very rare, only in spring. These are the famous white asparagus, and this is grown in the absence of sunlight by mounding dirt up along the sides as they grow through, so that no chlorophyll production occurs. That's why they're white, not green. Now this is the French cultured cream, and you can see the quality of it by that deep yellow color. That's a result of the feed that the cows have grazed on. Beautiful small artichokes, perfect for steaming in a corbouillon for the assiette vinaigrette, the mixed vegetable plate that we're gonna make. In France, there are no supermarkets. People shop at the local bakery for bread, the local cheese shop for cheese, the local butcher shop for their meat, and so on. Freshness and quality are just as important to French food as French cooking techniques. Paul and I had one last stop before heading to her kitchen, her favorite butcher shop. Is this the place? Ah,
Celle-là.
fabulous.
No other.
They look like they know what they're doing here.
They really do. Yeah, Mr. Simoneau.
Hello.
Richard is his first name. His son Frédéric.
Nice to meet you.
Simoneau Jr. Stéphane, who is their help, and Christophe, the baby.
The baby.
Voilà, the
exactly.
baby. The baby.
He looks it. We're sitting here, I see so many fabulous things, and a lot of
Yeah.
it is cut differently than we see it in the States.
Yes.
For what we're going to select to be cooking, you know, tell me a little bit about what we're looking at here in the case.
Well, whatever you're looking at, the animals here, I never was afraid of mad cow because you see all the medals up there. They're not for him, they're for the animals. He buys them, still he knows their ancestors. Everything is French, of course, all the meat is French, and most of it comes from the west of France because he comes from the west of France and he's everybody in France is very local, you know?
Sure.
Voilà, and you see that, voilà.
Yeah, you see, before you buy meat in France, you always take a look at the picture of the little guy.
The blonde d'Aquitaine, you know?
It's the type of...
Yes, the type, the breed.
That's fabulous. See, in the United States, only human beings have passports, but here, not necessarily so.
No.
Knowing where it's from, I think, is a very important part of modern cooking.
And he's very proud of what he does.
Yes, exactly. You must know the source. If you don't know the source, there's no point.
Exactly. And it's, I think, getting worse and better and better or whatever.
Let me see this from the Basque Country. Oh, that's fabulous.
C'est celui-ci qui a 45. Voilà, that's what I thought. The milk fed is 45 days old. And It's from the Basque country only, from a certain region, and the sign of recognition is, I don't know how you call crépinette in English.
Caul fat.
Caul fat, or whatever. And it's like wrapped, it looks like a diaper, you know?
Exactly, for the baby lamb.
Voilà.
Unbelievable.
C'est comme une couche culotte, hein? Voilà. Comme une couche culotte. Et then the Pauillac is 90 jours pour le Pauillac. 90 days, and it has this stamp as a sign of recognition that it is fun because it's a regional thing, and that way butchers who tell you it's Pauillac, they have to prove it. It's
so, le vrai d'agneau de Pauillac, hein?
Voilà, le vrai,
oui.
le véritable, véritable.
And you
Agneau de
thought I
Pauillac
didn't speak
véritable.
French.
Voilà, because it's like wine, you know, it's the origin that is the flavor, is the result of a combination of the land, the soil, the geography, the climate, a lot of things.
And for us as the cook, lamb is much different tasting, 90 days old versus 45 days old.
Very much.
Very much so. Well, I think we want both kinds of lamb. I think we want the 90-day-old from Pauillac and the Basque lamb. Perhaps the leg for the Basque and the roast for the vrai d'agneau de Pauillac.
Oui.
Maybe one of the squab?
Yes.
I'd like to show you something that I loved. Oh, the pigeon. I love squab. We get that wonderful corn-fed chicken from Bresse, and that's good, right? Okay. One thing is for certain. Quality and service of this caliber in the United States is rare. When was the last time you were shown the papers for the beef that went into your meatloaf? Or got a lamb shoulder roast hand-barded to order with caul fat? But you can find meat like this. You're just going to have to work at it.